Alright, let's kick it off with a roll call. Sacco.
Yo, what's up, Ed? Oh, wait, are you?
Tiger.
Over the street.
Yep. Yeah. Waffle.
I really wish Tony's food didn't smell fucking nauseating.
Babyface.
If Ed O'Hare was a character from Dick Tracy, he'd be Mumbles.
Oh wait, can I do mine again?
What's up, Tony?
It's a chicken and waffle sandwich, insulted to its face waffle.
And I'm Edward O'Hare, nickname to be determined.
What do you want to say, Tiger?
Wcbj, the Comic Book Jones podcast, coming to you from 2220 Forest Avenue, Staten Island, New York.
I was gonna say,
In front of a live studio audience with Dead Ed. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Dead Ed.
There's something
Radio.
off with
What's
that
up, Ed?
today.
What's your problem?
No,
What's wrong? Is someone
he's
like...
unemployed. He said.
Is that it? Is that all?
You've been sad since the second you came out of your car.
Really?
Yeah.
There was sunlight involved.
Well, what happened? You got late and you did it wrong?
You put it in your own hole.
Did that
He did it wrong.
You fucked the couch? You fucked the cushion?
No.
Did you cushion fuck your girlfriend?
Did a chihuahua fuck your leg?
What?
Did a chihuahua fuck your leg?
Did it?
Nobody heard what I said.
That was the last day of the chihuahua.
The wonderful comedy musings of Jackie Chan.
I was telling you before I wrote a joke today, but I don't know if it's funny.
Alright, so lay it on us.
Well, I'm going to say it in my special stand-up comedian voice.
Oh, okay, so this is your stand-up comedian
So it's
voice.
gonna be more uplifting.
I got a phone call today and I found out that my brother died. It was vaginal warts. Silent killer.
Someone's been slow. I was right. You were listening to Stephen Wright
Is that funny?
all day.
No.
No, that makes no sense.
No, that wasn't funny at all.
I don't understand.
Well, that was the
I get the vaginal warts because he's a boy. Right. Now, why the silent killer?
well, aren't all diseases silent killers except for the ones that, make you sizzle?
This is
What? Tiger?
I don't know.
Do any diseases make noises?
Me and Tiger both looked at Sacco for fucking for
No.
guidance for a moment.
Well, I guess if you're in pain. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought they were all silent killers.
How long did you work on this joke, Edwin?
Is this what you've been thinking about for the last 4 hours?
Well, no, I came up with the joke pretty quickly, but most of the time it's been trying to figure out whether or not it was funny.
Okay.
Evidently, no.
Well,
Want to try another joke?
Yeah, you probably should have kept it.
Oh, I don't know about that.
You have no other jokes.
That's what I came up with today.
But you have no other jokes? Jokes that maybe the studio, the audience haven't heard before?
That was a known joke.
Well, no, just...
are you
Yeah,
saying that Ed is like ripping off somebody?
No,
First
I'm
page of the
saying-
notebook.
That's right. That was in the deleted scenes of Delirious with Eddie Murphy.
I'm just saying, do you have other jokes to share to the world at large?
Not that I think the general public is ready for.
Okay. You know what's funny? Tony eating chicken waffle sandwiches.
Damn right.
From
Nothing
White
funny
Castle.
about
That's actually what makes it kind of funny.
No, it's funny is the size of the hospital bill in about 20 years.
And he's sitting next to waffles, so that means I'm a
You're in
chicken.
a hospital, we're just gonna die.
Wow.
That'll be the sound.
You don't know.
Funny, how about a little sauteed spinach, maybe?
And Heather smiles.
I like that Heather's getting rid of the
Salad.
healthy part of the food that she's eating, which is the rice and the coney.
She's
No, it's breaking
eating
apart.
sushi, just to let you guys know. Sushi.
Oh,
For
when you
continuity
said Coney, I
purposes.
thought you meant like Coney Island hot dogs. I wasn't sure what you meant there.
What is going on, Ed?
What?
I think Ed's really
No.
hungry and just kind of lost at the moment.
Did someone slip you a pill or something?
Who's shitting your cereal?
Not that I'm aware of.
So-
I didn't have cereal this morning.
Who's shitting your oatmeal, your fruit salad, your pancakes, your
Was shit part of your balanced breakfast?
chicharrones? I don't know.
Would you like a Jolly Rancher bite?
I had some leftover chili.
I do actually.
That's just
Those are good.
that could have been the beginning of the end.
What do we got here?
So now, what
They're
happened?
watermelon
Did you
and
watch a Stephen Wright
cherry.
marathon?
Yeah.
And you-
No,
No, what- was
Actually, what did I
Was
do?
it Norm Macdonald and Stephen Wright?
Well,
Really good.
I mean, well, I saw the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. season finale. That was really exciting.
Okay.
Then I watched some reruns of Angel on Netflix. I'm listening to a lot of Garrison Keillor, Prairie Home Companion. He does this thing every day called the Writer's Almanac, where he'll just randomly talk about, dead writers who were born on today's date. And then at the end, he'll say this poem. And one of the ones recently was a poem that I remember as a song when I was a kid, but he just read it very straight. You know, like
Oh god, this is boring.
nobody likes me, everybody hates me. I'm gonna eat.
Charlie just
There's
got up to grab the
there's a-
trade he was reading.
There's a series of videos of people very calmly reading death metal lyrics. Where you can find people very calmly reading lots of stuff.
Yep.
So, yeah,
Anyway,
I every time I've been like trying to engage someone in a conversation lately, I just kind of like.
No, before you went, well, hey, what's up? How you doing? I said, okay, and I continued working, and you went, well, nice combo. You didn't say anything else.
You didn't even say conversation.
I felt we'd taken, you know, the conversation to its logical conclusion.
No. Could have continued. Did you read today?
There's no logical conclusion of a conversation with Waffle. It
Yeah.
continues forever.
And for
I think me and Tiger have had a continued conversation for the Saturdays. We've been working together for almost a decade now.
Well, Waffle definitely can liven a room.
I got into a
Waffle
car
can
full
talk
of 3
lots.
silent people the other day, and I continuously talked for 4 hours.
I've discovered that when Waffle leaves, like, doesn't stay the entire night on Sundays, and like
you get
actually leaves.
tinnitus? Like you get...
I get that regardless, but like within that 30 minutes, I can get more reading done than like the entirety of the day.
I read a good stack before you came in also.
And sometimes I feel like sometimes I'm reading a comic, you're talking to me, I feel like you're probably looking at me like, oh, he's ignoring me, but like I read a page, look up, listen, try to pay attention to what you're saying, and have an actual decent response, and then go back down, and then you continue to talk, and that takes an hour to read an issue.
I genuinely try to not talk to some people when they're reading, unless it's important.
And that had me cracking up though on Sunday when you went to the lab and started talking to Danny Rodriguez, and then he's just like, I'm reading! And you instead just like backed off and you grabbed a comic and just sat with him to read.
That's what needs to happen more often.
Yeah.
I feel
That's
bad on
funny
Wednesdays when I want to do that to people.
It's funny that you say that because I noticed Waffle today in the lounge reading, and Buster's little brother was talking to him about magic, whatever game he bought, and Waffle's like, okay, let me finish this comic.
No, Buster said before he walked out, he's like, Waffle's reading, just leave him alone right now. And he just sat down and started talking. So I stopped the reading and I talked to him for a minute. And I was like, I want to finish this so I get back to what I'm doing. And he went, okay. And then it looked like he thought I meant finish the page. Because the second the page started turning. But he was like 7, 8 years old?
I don't know.
Like
I think
11?
I think you probably
Upwards of 11?
Yeah, right. I'm gonna say like 8.
Yeah.
8, 9.
Sounds about right.
So he's
Something like
the
that.
talkative age where it's like, I understand you don't want to say you want me to say anything. I haven't gotten out of that yet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Tough Tony?
Waffle's got the voice box of an 8-year-old.
Tough Tony? It's been a while since you said anything. I just thought you should know that.
Yeah, he's dying of a slow
He
coronary.
was chewing.
Oh, okay.
So how do you
I said a lot here to breathe heavy and try to digest this at the same time.
how is the chicken and waffle sandwich from White Castle?
Yes, please give us a detailed critique.
Imagine if someone made a small chicken patty
It's really hard to imagine.
and then decided to like cut a waffle into 4 quarters.
Or you can go to Harlem and see this. This is a tinier version of that sandwich with no bones.
And then they take 2 quarters of that and they decide to make a sandwich with it and paste it together with gravy and bacon.
White gravy.
His White Castle rapes the American cuisine one sandwich at a time.
White gravy, which is just the bottom of every other sauce at White Castle.
It would be better if it wasn't white
was
gravy, if
missing-
instead it was a thin layer of mashed potatoes.
No, it's like the fatty film neck. Like
That is-
coagulated film.
That's off the
from,
grill. They close the grill for like an hour and they like collect and they just scrape the
Yeah, it's that,
the raw
gelatin.
fat.
Throw it into a pan and then white gravy.
Yep.
They add water.
Sake, everybody!
They break up
Stop
a burger.
eating the double down. What more do you want
They
from
break
me?
up a burger into it so it's meat gravy.
Why couldn't they just use pancake syrup like everybody else?
Or it's crust from
It's hard to keep
chapped
syrup on a
lips.
sandwich.
Crust from chapped lips.
That's why I make griddles of the shit.
Ew.
Did they get rid
From
of
Chad
the double
Lips?
down? Did they?
That's
Tony, you're
disgusting.
the guy on this. The
No,
double down. Did
that's
they
I saw a
discontinue
sign for
That's
the window.
KFC, right?
that? Yeah.
What's a double down?
It's
Oh,
man.
here we go. Here we go.
Hey, before Tony explains
the
this,
foie gras.
yeah, there is absolutely nothing more that will explain Tony as a sandwich.
And to clarify, Tony made a brief, limited time only reappearance recently.
Which means we skirted a lawsuit, so let's bring it back for 6 months and see if we can
Yeah.
get away with it.
Like a McRib.
All right. Imagine a sandwich, but it's not a chicken sandwich because chicken is the bread.
Stop telling me to imagine things. Jesus fucking Christ, who are you, Rod Steiger?
Rod Serling.
It's a sandwich.
Shut up!
It's a sandwich. It's got cheese, some sort of like Thousand Island sauce, bacon.
Now, why would you eat something? Why would you put something in your body if you're calling it some sort?
I technically have never actually
Some
had a
sort of food that I'm putting in myself.
He outsources all the food into his system.
Even heroin addicts are choosy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, oh, this isn't China White? No, I don't want it. I don't understand. You got a problem. Go ahead. So anyway, tell me more. I gook on the sandwich, yeah.
So, cheese, bacon, the sauce, and the bread is 2 chicken breast patties.
Once again, just the sauce.
Yes.
What color is the sauce?
Orange.
It's orange.
I think it's Thousand Island.
That could be Russian, French, orange, or
Orange.
I would say it's more of a pinkish. It's got a
Pinkish. This is my food
pinkish
story.
whitish hue.
This is my food
What
story.
is this YouTube series?
so maybe it's mayonnaise and ketchup.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah.
It is a good combo.
Everybody
Yeah,
knows.
mayonnaise and ketchup
Yeah.
are good.
No,
Go ahead.
Babyface hates condiments.
And
I despise ketchup.
He's looked at me when we were eating lunch and been like, I can smell your ketchup.
If you ask me at a McDonald's to pump you ketchup into a little cup, I will say no.
Really?
Yeah, I'm that.
All right, we're gonna get back to that. Hold on, double down, and then you have a fucking problem.
that's really it. The chicken is the bread. It holds all this shit together in like some sort of like coagulated.
Oh, so
block.
the chicken is all right. So
Wow.
Charlie just showed me a photo of it, and
Isn't that not Tony
Thank you.
amalgamated into a sandwich?
the nicest thing about this photo is the person's thumbnail. It's a nicely manicured thumb in that picture, but otherwise. That's terrifying. And this is on foodgeekery.com if you want to see it. That's horrifying.
Someone signed off
Yeah.
on that.
Less carbs, more protein.
Now, can you get it extra crispy or original if you want?
Apparently, it becomes. You can also get it grilled, but it's like, why the fuck do you
That
bother?
seems like slippery to me.
So let's use fried chicken as
That's
bread.
disgusting.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the cheeseburger.
Holy shit.
I'm just waiting for the cheeseburger.
Oh, Charlie just handed me a whole.
Two
You got
of
the
them
What
Google-
that looks like.
Charlie Googled images of the double down, and there's one that says it's real. Jesus crackers, man.
So this thing-
This sandwich looks like if you popped eyes on top of it, it was made in Henson Studios.
So the best part about this is that it was actually a food item on their menu for the longest time, like not going anywhere. And then randomly,
Yeah, because everybody was terrified. Everybody wanted to die.
8 months after it's created, it just vanished with like no explanation whatsoever. And now, it's like Area 51.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because I got a written letter from Rick Ribblin.
We're gonna see a Leonard Nimoy hosted special about fucking double down.
I'm sure it went on to their secret menu because they have all the ingredients, and if you ask it for it, they'll make it for you.
Right, you have to go to the back door and have a secret knock.
Well,
No, there's-
it's like McDonald's where you get the Big McKinley or the Land, Air, and Sea burger.
What?
Or you just an asshole who goes online and looks up shit to order. My friends work at Starbucks and fucking hate every single one of you people.
Yeah.
That is not.
No. No, well,
It's definitely not Tony. That's a collared shirt with a hoodie on. Tony would never wear that.
That would be more me.
Is it a plaid collared shirt? Because there might
It
be
is a black
there
collar.
might be a graphic tee underneath.
Oh, well, that's
McDonald's has a secret menu. The Big McKinley is a Big Mac with quarter-pound patties.
okay.
The Land, Air, and Sea burger is a burger with one meat patty, one beef patty, one chicken patty, one fish patty.
Wait,
And a lot of diarrhea.
Dude, the workers know about this?
Someone's gonna
Yeah,
steam and
if you
chips.
ask them, yes, they
Is
will
it like
make
a
it for
secret
you.
head
You could
chef
put
food?
you could put Big Mac sauce on any sandwich you want.
Yeah, it's for 50
And
cents.
It's called extra.
the one, another one, the chicken and waffles. Their sandwich is just a chicken patty on
the McGriddles?
With McGriddles.
That sounds fucking fantastic.
It's horrifying.
Of all the
Yeah.
things you mentioned, you've yet to mention the McGangbang because you actually
Well,
can't ask
what?
for this.
Oh no, McGangbang
So
you can't ask for. McGangbang's the most full I've ever gotten on $2.
Yeah.
You buy a McDouble and a McChicken, and without removing any bread, you put the McChicken between the 2 burger patties and push down.
Why? Why did this word come from?
No,
Why just for the
someone
name?
told me this. I didn't find this on the
McGang-
internet. That was like handed down from
That sounds like
dumb
Vinny
stoner to
Cordano.
another.
Sounds like Vinny the Goat's like, food of choice.
What?
Sounds like Vinny the Goat's food of choice.
No,
Vinny the Goat is one of our cousins.
You know how many times I've watched him eat a gangbang after introducing it to him?
Oh my god. They make gangbang, then double down. All these horrifying names for food.
You know what Tony's in tomorrow? All of this whole list.
He's
This
getting
is
gangbanged tomorrow.
Oh my god!
Now,
Funny result, I've actually sworn off McDonald's completely. I have not eaten it in close to 2
Eat
years.
the next chicken and waffle sandwich then.
White
asshole.
Castle's equivalent.
you've sworn off McDonald's,
Yeah.
but you're still going with White Castle.
It's an addiction.
How about Burger King? Burger King at least is flame broiled.
I usually go to Wendy's instead.
That's on a grill, grease, tons of fucking grease. Do you understand it's the grease that's gonna kill you?
Huh.
Yeah.
On my lap.
Let some of that grease drip off and
Ew.
eat the burger itself.
Now let it line your stomach.
Of course.
Makes everything move faster.
And to clarify, all of Burger King's patties were flame broiled in a factory.
So
Well,
you
then they're
don't
reheated
leave-
in that conveyor belt system with fire above it.
Yeah, they're basically microwave.
You
That's
say
awesome.
That, you say that they're steamed, but
And
they're not
fast food,
being grilled.
every fast food. Steamed
I'm
ham.
surprised every one of when you take a shit, every one of your turds isn't wrapped in a little condom of grease. Like fucking drugs being
I
smuggled.
thought you were gonna say wrapped in like paper from a restaurant in a
Yeah.
box.
I was
Like a
thinking-
shed out
I was
this
expecting
pre-done shit in a box.
That sounds like a very, very rare, expensive type of sausage.
All this shit you shit out like goody
Tiger
McDonald's
sausage
bags.
and you got feet.
Ziploc bags.
Tony, we have this conversation almost every week. When are you gonna learn? When are you gonna learn? We love it.
When's the last time you guys saw me eat White Castle?
Actually, you know what? You should do
I don't
that.
know.
It was like 4 times a week.
No.
You should, you should save all of your stools and then sell them and call them triple T's.
Ew.
Tough Tony's turds.
Oh no!
No.
Where's he get
Gross.
these ideas from?
Tony just looked so helpless when he looked at me and said, "Where did you get his ideas from?"
Nobody wants to save Tony's shit.
All right, but what I want to know is why are you terrified of ketchup? What happened?
It just completely skeeves me out. It's disgusting. The smell. I
You know,
can't
tomatoes and
stand.
spices.
The consistency.
Don't forget the
my,
vinegar.
What about barbecue sauce?
I'm okay with barbecue sauce.
Barbecue sauce is the same consistency as ketchup.
Yeah.
Tomato based sauce.
My father. I was raised with a father who put ketchup on everything.
Ah, so it goes back to the parent. There you go.
And-
Well, you know why ketchup is so popular.
Your father slapped when you got spanked as a child. He slapped you with ketchup flavor.
Oh my
No, but I actually have a similar story. I think 2nd or 3rd grade on my school bus, some asshole kid poured like ketchup packets in my hair.
Really?
And, I'm so pissed.
Freshman year of high school, I was involved. I was involved in a ketchup fight. Tom Bond, one of the craziest people I've ever met, would just take a bunch of ketchup packets and smash them on the table.
Sounds pretty crazy.
Mike Kennedy's hair ended up using ketchup as hair gel.
Ew. I've always said though I have more Asian taste buds too.
Oh.
You put duck sauce on your pizza?
No, I only started eating
Apricot
duck sauce like 6 years ago.
So French fries, what? No condiments whatsoever.
You like poutine at least?
No, none of the main condiments. If there's like a
Who doesn't
chipotle
like
sauce or
poutine?
something
I don't
like that, or like I would use barbecue sauce, but usually
What
plain.
about vinegar?
No, I hate vinegar.
My
I hate the
my
smell of
grandma
vinegar.
puts mayonnaise on her French fries.
So, this is so
I usually just put pepper on French fries. Hot dogs I eat plain unless it was like a cheese dog.
To answer your question, who doesn't like poutine? Listener Griffin Sutherland doesn't like poutine. This came up on Facebook the
What's
other day.
poutine?
It's gravy on fries.
With cheese.
Oh.
With cheese.
Cheese and gravy.
Disco fries.
Cool.
Disco fries have bacon.
Oh, you know.
Well, they have cheese and gravy.
Oh, that I thought you meant
That's
vagina.
poutine. No, poutang.
Oh,
Poutine?
okay.
All right, do we have any mail?
Yeah, we got some letters.
All right, let's do some listener emails.